to get my Portland Grand in the mail. I finally found one after about a year, and it's on its way to me. The difference between this one and the Portland Grand is the ring size. The Portland Grand has 30 millimeter rings, which is large even for an A5, and very few of the personal, I think maybe one of the Zips have 30 millimeter, and some of the old ones, I know the Cavendish does also. But it's very hard to find a personal size with 30 millimeter rings. I also found out something yesterday. When you measure the rings, and probably everybody but me knew this, you measure from the internal ridge of the ring to the other internal ridge of the ring, and I was measuring outside to outside and was getting 30 millimeters for this binder. Steve pointed me in the direction of a post from Filofax, which also talks about why I can Google the ring size of this binder and get anywhere from 19 to 25, and it has to do with the conversions from fractions to percents to millimeters, and how, since the measurements aren't accurate, up to 1/64th of an inch, there is some variation. The actual measurements that you can usually do on a ruler don't really net you the exact millimeters, and that was really helpful. If I remember, I will put that post from Filofax in the bar down there, and you can take a look, because I've always wondered why I can Google a binder, and even on Filofax it's the same thing. The conversions aren't quite accurate. So I wanted to do one today because I will be moving everything into the Portland Grand when it comes, and I'm trying to make a visual record for me for what's working and what's not. So if I get to a point where I feel like nothing is working, I can go back through my videos and try to spark my memory about how I did something the last time it worked. And the other reason is there's some new things in here, because I'm really trying to use up what I have, and that's a hard thing to do, because I buy it for a specific reason, and then the reason escapes me, or what I wanted it for doesn't work, and I end up with a million little office supply odds and ends. So I'm trying to look for new solutions for myself, and also use up the tabs and the flags and the zipper pockets and whatever it is that I have, or things that people sent me. I really try to use things that people sent me. Things that I didn't think to buy may turn out to be the best thing ever, but I'll never know unless I, put it to use. So this is the pocket-sized I don't know what they call this, the multi-something, because it has a short pocket here, a short pocket here, and a long pocket in the back. It's double-sided, and it's a bit of an odd thing, actually. It doesn't really hold credit cards. You could in this side, but then they would be down here, so it's kind of a strange insert. It's really good for things like stamps and odd-sized pictures, but I don't know that I could ever really use it fully, because this doesn't really fit anything, and this is very short, so it's a strange little thing. I took my dividers out and put in my zip pockets to use as dividers and also to store random odds and ends. And in the first one, oh, and I decided I really wanted to use this is a Dymo vintage label maker, and I wasn't using that enough, and I scoured everywhere, the internet and estate sales, to find one, and then once I got it, I was like, eh. So I'm really trying to use the label maker. So this is the first pocket, and it's coupons, and somebody sent me the colorful A to Z index. A to Z. I think it might have been Emmy. And so I had a list section in here, and I had another section that was phone numbers and addresses and things. And I just decided to try the A to Z again because it's really pretty, and I could just as easily store the things that I was doing alphabetically. So we'll see. I don't always have success with this, but I have in the past in my A5, so I'm just going to give it a try. These are the ARC tabs, and I've decided to put them on the top so I could use them with my label maker. It's not a perfect solution because the labels on the older label makers turn a little. They're stored in a circle, and if it's an older one, they've been stored in a circle for a very long time. So I will see how this works for me and if the labels stay on or not. Something else I got from somebody was some expense sheets, and I've decided to use one as an actual expense sheet, not a checkbook, register, or anything like that, but it'll also help me do something else that I was doing, which was if I order anything online, know when I ordered it, know what the confirmation number was, and know how I paid for it. So I can do credit card, I could do check, I can do PayPal, and I'm just going to put it in here and see how this works. I was doing this kind of thing on my monthly sheets, but they sort of got lost a little bit. I'll find it later. They were not really all in one place. They were kind of scattered depending on when I ordered, and since I don't order that much, it was very hard to find what I was looking for. So hopefully if I keep it's spending log really is what it is, and if I keep that all in one place, it should be easier to find for me. This is my second divider, and I'm using it, well, I used my label maker and my ARC tabs, the see-through ones, and I'm just calling it Mad Money, and I'm just going to put some cash in here for when I'm just totally out of money. Hopefully this will build up like my cash envelopes. I'm also thinking about using it for things like estate sales, because you really do need cash when you go, and this may be a way for me to budget my thrifting addiction. But for now, it's just called Mad Money. I made another tab for my 2013 year on a page, and oh my god, look what I did. I spilled coffee the other day, and not only did it get everywhere, because I spilled it on a wicker chest, so it went through the top of the wicker chest all the way down three drawers to a carpet, so it was a big mess. And my Filofax was sitting in a puddle of coffee. And I cleaned it up. And I actually wrote Filofax because one of the things they say in their warranty, not that this is eligible anymore, but that improper cleaning voids the warranty. So I couldn't find anything on the website about how to clean it. And I wrote them and they really don't have a recommended cleaning method, which surprises me because if you have a warranty issue, how do you determine improper cleaning if you haven't got a policy for cleaning them? I don't know, I thought that was kind of strange. I mean, what she said is she can't recommend a product, and I understand that, but I was kind of surprised that, there wasn't even a method, or, don't use Windex, or, I mean, not that I would, but it seems like there should be some guidance about how to clean your Filofax if it can at some point be a warranty issue, especially since there's so many different leathers now, and fabrics, and I don't know, I found it a little confusing. So I'm still using the vertical month, and there's a lot of things I like about them. I find them very easy to use. I don't do awfully well with the squares. That said, it's sort of a mess. I kind of... Oh, look, this popped off. Looks like I'm going to have some problems with these. So these are my days. It really just means that the calendar follows this tab. But these are just really a mess. I'm enjoying that they're easy. I'm enjoying that they don't take up a lot of space, that they separate the months, which was difficult for me, but they're just a big scuzzy mess, and it's a little hard. I don't know. I mean, I'm not enjoying the process of going back through them, so I'm going to have to figure out something for that, because this is just ugly. So in my effort to use things up, I have been trying to put stickers in and use the Post-its, and still considering the tattoo. Still like these. Yeah, that's just ugly. I picked up a little spiral notebook of like note pages at a dollar store. I really like the colors. I like that they're colorful but subdued. I find that really relaxing. And I just cut the spiral edge off and punched them. The notes are all different sizes, so they don't all fit the rings the same. Like this one, I left the ring off, and right now it's a grocery list, but I thought I would add a little subtle color. And here's me trying to use up more things. Also trying to find a highlighter that I like. I found a lot of them to be really wet, and I think the reason that I had talked about the Post-it highlighter a long time ago and how much I liked it was not so much the brand, because I bought another Post-it highlighter, but the fact that it was so old. It really had dried out. So I really think what I need is some kind of dryish highlighter, or something like the Moleskine highlighter pencils. I'm thinking of trying those out also, because that may solve the problem for me, with everything coming through. And here's me using up more stuff. And I like how everybody does quotes in their planner, something I haven't done before. So I printed some out, and I used my arc highlighter Post-its to highlight it, and I'm very happy with that. The other thing is this, well, you can't really tell, can you? This is a gray pen that I got at Jet Pens, and I really like the way it looks. It has sort of a pencil vibe that I like a lot. So, trying to use up my pens too. I have way too many pens in all different places. But the gray was interesting. I found that I liked a gray and a brown pen a lot, as much as I like colors. I really did like the gray. This is a place I have to call a company, and I just attached it to my Today ruler. And I also put at the top of the Today ruler, I extended it a little bit. This is one of those indexes for file folders, and the bottom is sticky, and I cut it down. It was bigger, but it's the kind where you slide a little piece of paper in the top with whatever the topic is of the file. So I just stuck it onto the top of the Today ruler and cut it down a little, and now my ruler's extended a little bit more, a little bit easier for me. And these are, you know, the unused things. This is my other unused things. This is the last zipper. And these are just like, I don't know, like random clutter gathering things. I'm unsure about whether I'm going to add these to the new Filofax. I'm not 100% sure about that. Something else I had wanted to do for a while. This is what I keep my, my daily Filofax supplies in. And I also put a purse organizer in because there's a lot of small things. It's not very organized right now, but it does have some of the things I like to use that I've wanted to show for a while. This is a Japanese book haul, and I posted on this a while back. You can get a $20 one like I did on eBay. A really good one is $70, $80. What I ended up doing was buying the inexpensive one and then buying the bits from a more expensive place, so they're sharper. But considering the price of the Filofax hole puncher, $75 for something like this is a good deal. Sort of, because you can actually use it for other things. It punches through pages of paper cleanly. It's very easy to use, easier than a hole punch when you're punching something difficult. The drill bits are replaceable and inexpensive relatively. They also come in sizes, so this size is actually more like a pocket-sized hole. Bigger ones are more like the other sizes. The sizes vary in the holes on the pages a little bit, so that the personal size holes are, I think, the same as the A5, and the smaller Filofaxes have actually smaller holes. And the other advantage is this will punch through quite a bit. I mean, I've actually punched through felt with it, I think you can punch through leather with this. So I'm really happy that I bought this, and I think that this was a good investment. And I'm not sure why more people don't use them, because certainly if you're going to spend $75 on a Filofax hole puncher, $75 for this is definitely a deal. And then if you go down in price and get one of the knockoff alls, it's even less than that. Like I said, mine was about $20 on eBay, and then I bought a set of these for about $10. This is a great thing to have. These are the arc translucent tabs, which don't fit at all. The gray pen I was talking about, I also got a green one, but the green one is seriously so light. It's more, you really can't even see it. Honestly, it's more like a highlighter. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. That is light for something that's considered a writing pen. Much, much too light. It's called pastel green. You know, that said, I really like the pen a lot in gray. Oh, yes. Love this hand cream. Definitely recommend this hand cream. That's a reward card that needs to go in my Filofax. These are the replacement Post-it tab highlighters, and I was hoping that I would like it as much as the orange one, but I don't. It's also pretty dark for a highlighter. In direct sunlight here, so you can't tell how dark it is, but it really is dark. What else do I have in here? This is for a knitting loom. This is, oh, I think I was talking about this and I didn't have it with me. This is the template that I got. It had a ruler attached and I took it off. But it's really fun for diaries. They sell a lot of these in Japan. It's not that easy to find a template like this in the United States. I found it on Etsy from a seller in Okinawa. But these are really nice for diaries, something other than stickers. What else do I have in here? Perfume. Washi tape. I really like black and white washi tape, but it is not sticky. It's a little bit hard to work with. Here's some more of the washi tape that I'm trying to use up. I got these little ones at Le Box Boutique on Etsy. The nice thing about this seller is you don't have to buy a whole roll. You can buy just small rolls of a ton of different kinds, and I tend to get sick of it. I don't think that I would be interested in rebuying these again, but there have been some that I liked so much I bought the whole thing, like that for example. Yeah, this is the black and white stuff, not sticky. Here's my hole punch. It's not working very well. Matter of fact, every time I try to punch it, it gets stuck. So I've been using the book awl a lot more. These are nice. They do not write on things like translucent tabs. They come through a little depending on the paper, but I really like these. Really good quality pens. These are the Miffy scented pens, and I got them at Jet Pens. And I had one for the longest time, and it started to run out of ink. Never had a problem with it, not a single problem. And I ordered like 5 or 6 colors, and none of these smell, and they're skipping. So I don't know whether I would recommend it or not. Actually, I liked the first one so much, but I haven't had as much success with the rest of them. This is I think you've seen this actually. This is another highlighter. So basically, I just keep all my garbage down here. And although this is pretty much all stuff that I'm trying to use up, this is really good. I just put my laptop down, put this on top of it, and stick the Philo in and move around the house. Sort of never without all my organizing supplies. So I think that's it. I hope I did everything I wanted to remember, and when I get my Portland Grand, I will definitely be doing a video at least once comparing this one in used condition and the other one, which sounded in better condition than this one. So I guess I'm going to close. Ginger says goodbye, and Ventura says goodbye. He's exhausted from being adorable. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I was definitely on the rambly side today. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.